name's Alice Pollock. I'm a recent transfer student here to UVU, and my emphasis is in public relations. Today I want to talk a little bit about building relationships, something that Stephen White talked to us about and really impacted me when he came in. I want to do a little exercise that we did earlier in the semester and ask you all, who do you see? Just shout out a couple attributes or impressions that you have about this person. Does she go to college? What kind of music does she listen to?
Punk.
Punk.
She likes to take selfies.
She likes to take selfies.
She likes piercings.
She likes piercings. Okay, I'm not going to reveal her true nature right now, but something that Stephen talked about was how much public relations has to do with building relationships. His first impression, or my first impression of him, was so positive. I was sitting just kind of far into the back, and he came over and he was talking to some people around me, and he came over to me and he shook my hand and he talked to me for just about 2 minutes, but he connected. I felt like I connected with him, and he asked me what I was studying and my background, where I had come from, what I liked to do, and instantly I felt like I respected him and that he respected me, and it taught me a big lesson about the importance of building meaningful relationships, even in an academic or a professional setting. So the reason that we build relationships in public relations is, one, to help people know our organization, just know who we are, what we do. Two, to gain visibility, to get even more people to know what we are, what we do, and what we can do for them. Maintain our credibility as an honest and credible association or corporation or whatever it is. When people know us more, they trust us more. And to improve valuation, for people to know that we're a valuable company that they want to connect with, or that we're representing someone who is honest and valuable that they want to stay in touch with. So in an article by Forbes, a CEO outlined four things that we can do to build strong business relationships. The first one he mentioned was read the writing on the wall. And he was referring to when we go in to speak with these people or to get to know these people, listen to them. Notice what's on the walls of their offices, their family pictures, their awards, their certificates, the things that make them them, and comment on them, talk about them, and connect with that person in that way. He talked about speaking and getting to know them face to face, not just profile to profile, meaning in-person communication and relationship building rather than just networking online or on social media, which is so important. But when it comes down to it, face-to-face communication is the most important. He talked about using LinkedIn wisely, not just connecting with people just for the sake of seeing what their connections are, who they know, so you can know them too, but to use LinkedIn more wisely. Connect with people that you really do know and that you really do see yourself connecting with later. And to stay in touch, plain and simple. Keep in touch with those people and maintain those relationships for a long time, because you never know when you're going to need them or whenever they're going to need you. And that's what's so important about building strong, meaningful business relationships. I have a couple quotes to kind of ponder. If serving is below you, leadership is beyond you. If your first thought isn't really to help that person to build a meaningful relationship, not just to benefit you, then you have no power to lead them or to influence them. I had a professor at BYU Hawaii who told me that the moment you believe yourself to be better than someone, you lose your power to influence them. And that's so true. The minute that you believe that you are better than someone else, you can't influence them anymore. So I want to tell you about my friend Samantha. She's 23. I met her in Dallas. She's a student at Abilene Christian University, avid reader, cat lover, hugger. And because her and I took the time to know each other and build a meaningful relationship, not just me trying to get something out of her or her something out of me, to this day, she remains a good friend of mine. And network is more than names and numbers.